What an exciting evening, a fundraising event, isn't it, for the BFI?
It is. It's our first ever fundraiser for a very, very good cause, and we're using the hook of our 80th birthday. But we're raising money for the National Archive, and what's been fantastic is the amount of fantastic support we've had from some of the greatest names behind and in front of the camera who've come together because they all buy into the fact that we want to try and make sure that these films are around for generations to come. They want to make sure that in this digital age we can digitise them and everybody can access them no matter where you live.
And with regards to digitising some of the past relics, Hitchcock was one successful campaign. Can you tell us some others that have benefited from restoration?
Definitely. Let's just linger on Hitchcock for a minute, because as you know, we raised this massive campaign to restore all the early Hitchcocks. They were a central part of the Cultural Olympiad last year, and since then they've gone on to tour 22 countries internationally, and there's more countries to come. And what's interesting is that I think a couple of years ago the people knew who Hitchcock were, but now everybody is talking about Hitchcock. Now our big new project is Gothic, and this has really captured the imagination of this country, and we are restoring Gothic films which cover mummies through to vampires. We're going to be giving a fellowship to Sir Christopher Lee. We kicked off with some fantastic screenings in the British Museum, and we lit the museum so it looked like it was dripping with blood. So the archive has got things in it for everybody, and we can pick up on the sort of zeitgeist of the moment.
Are you also picking up on news from the past, you know, maybe from our sort of 20s, 30s, post-war news that needs renovating as well? Are you looking at those as well as film?
The BFI National Archive also contains television, so it's the most significant archive of film and television. But you know what's really important about the archive, and people are always surprised when I say this, but archives, it's not about looking after the past, it's really about looking after the future, because we are caring for films and television that will inspire and enchant the audiences and filmmakers of the future. That's our aim.
And also another aim of the BFI is it's very much a people's festival. So are people encouraged to be able to participate and pitch for some of the goodies that are on show for this evening?
Very much so. The BFI London Film Festival, it brings some of the greatest films around the world to London, and we're absolutely here for the public. And the really exciting thing we're going to be launching tomorrow is the BFI Player, which means, for example, take the Everest, the Epic of Everest, fantastic new film that we've restored. If you haven't got a ticket, which you might not have done because they're sold out, you can go to the BFI Player and you can watch it in real time.
Thank you very much.